Hello, Humanities 102 students. I want to just take a quick minute and bring a couple of clarifying points to our project guidelines for this course. I have another video that you can view that will explain which assignments in this course feed into the project and which don't. So make sure you check that out. It's a 3-minute video and it will bring a lot of clarity if you have any questions. I wanted to just go over the project guidelines. In this course, you're going to be working on a project and you're going to do pieces of it throughout throughout your time here in this course. And the goal and the hope is that you will be able to think about a topic that's important. And you're going to get a choice of 3 topics. I'm going to just highlight that down here. I'm not going to go through every single section here, but I do want to point this out. You're going to choose one of 3 topics: diversity, mental health, or activism. I want you to choose one of those 3 things, and you're going to select 2 creative works that show that topic. They can be, I would suggest you choose some creative works from the list that's given, which is linked in the assignment instructions in Module 2. If you are looking to kind of go outside of that list, you can send me an email and I can let you know if that's a good selection or not. But you're going to select 2 specific creative works. And I want to clarify what I mean by creative works and what I mean by topics. So when we're talking about creative works, we're talking about something specific, something that is a creative expression and that has an author or an artist or a creator of some kind. So you're going to select 2 creative works. For example, you might say one of my creative works is going to be Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Okay, that is a specific creative work that is great. So you're going to choose 2 creative works that show diversity, mental health, or activism. So you're going to choose one topic and 2 creative works that show that. And both of those creative works should have that same topic in common. So that is kind of just a brief overview of kind of what we're looking for. Now, when you're going to choose your creative works, make sure they come from 2 different categories, subject areas of the humanities. So you'll see in the directions here, there's visual art that includes paintings, photographs, sculpture, architecture, drawing, and film. There's performing arts, which includes theater, dance, music, or opera, and literature, which includes novels, poems, play scripts, short stories, song lyrics. And keep in mind that that does not include like biographies or how to or cooking books, things like that. We're looking for works that are a creative expression that express some type of value, not necessarily a demonstration of skill, but something that expresses, for example, grief or pain, or in this instance, diversity, mental health, or activism. So you're going to want to choose one work from one of these categories. You don't want 2 from the same category. So, for example, I wouldn't want to choose 2 paintings or a painting and a photograph. That would fall under the visual art category. I would want to choose maybe 1 visual art and 1 performing art, or 1 performing art and 1 work of literature. So we're looking for a range a little bit here, but we are looking for something that has that same theme in common. So when you're thinking about the works that you want to choose and the topic that they have in common, just keep those parameters in mind, and that's going to help. Now, when we actually get to Module 2, we're going to do our first assignment that feeds into the project. And this is where you're going to select those creative works. Now, a few students have mistakenly gone ahead and done all of this for Module 2, and you do not need to do that. So make sure you're looking carefully at the assignment instructions each module to make sure you're not overdoing or underdoing what is being asked. But you're going to be working on the first part of this part 1, choose the creative works. You're going to describe your creative works. You're going to see how they can help us understand that topic. And then you're going to explore how the different areas of the humanities approach the topic, and how does maybe How does a painting look at mental health versus a work of literature? And we might compare that. So you're going to discuss those things. The second part of our project, which is in module 4, you're going to complete these last 2 prompts that are in this part 1, and then you're going to complete all of part 2, self and society. And then when we get to our module 5 project section, you're going to complete this identity in the humanities. So you're going to work on these bite-sized pieces throughout these modules, and keep in mind you're going to use the same creative works, the same topic throughout all of this project. So you're going to really kind of go deep with those subject matter and those creative works. And so make sure you're not reinventing the wheel each time you approach these project sections. You don't have to come up with new stuff every time. You're going to use the same creative works, same topic that you chose in module 2. And then when it comes to module 7, that's when we're going to submit the final assignment. So you're going to put all of that together. You're going to review the feedback you've received from me. You're going to maybe reflect on some of our discussions, and maybe there's been some really enriching things that have come up and you want to kind of expand. But that is the place and time to really give your best work to make sure you reach that exemplary section on the rubric. Because the assignments leading up to that don't have exemplary. So exemplary means you've really gone above and beyond and thoroughly answered that prompt and really been very thorough. So you're going to want to make sure you give your best, submit that in module 7. And I'll let you on your own time. You can review the rubric, but you'll see there is a rubric that very clearly corresponds to each area of this assignment. And you can see uh, what warrants certain designations on the rubric. So, are you describing the value of diverse perspectives, or are you exceeding proficiency, insightfully clear, sophisticated, creative manner? So that's the difference between, for example, proficient and exemplary. So you're going to want to review this before you submit and just make sure that you've given your best in every area. And that's really all I wanted to go over, because I just wanted to bring clarity to that area. But if you have further questions on this assignment, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is b.baird, BAIRD, at snhu.edu.